afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope everybody is having a good day today. Today's topic is going to be about interest rates, credit scores, buying cars, buying homes, and saving money. Interest can work two ways for you. It can work against you and it can work for you. Working for you means, when it's working for you, it means that you can put it in a bank. You can put it in a CD, which is a certificate of deposit, or you can just put it into a savings account, and the bank pays you for leaving your money with them. That's where you want a high interest rate, because the more money you have in it, the more money you'll get back for them holding your money. So a bank is a great place to get free money based on their interest rates. If their interest rate is 10%, which is never really going to be for a while, let's just use the example, $100, and they'll give you 10% interest on your $100. That means they'll give you $10 for every 100. If you put 1,000 in there and it's 10%, your interest rate is 10%, they'll give you $100 for your $1,000. You put 10,000 in there, they'll give you $1,000. That's a good interest rate when it's at 10%, but it'll never be at 10%, I don't believe, anymore. That was like in the 80s or whatever. Now it's at 3%, which is high. Sometimes it's 4%, which is a good number now compared to 0.5, 1.5 or whatever. So the higher the interest rate in a savings account, the better for you, because they'll be paying you interest. Join my money challenge group. We save money every week. We do it in high interest online accounts, whether it's Marcus Goldman, whether it's Ally Bank, whether it's Capital One. Save your money in an online account because their interest rates are normally higher. So let's say it's 4%. For every dollar you put in there, they're gonna give you 4 cents. Every $10 you put in there, they're gonna give you 40 cents. For every $100 you put in there, they're gonna give you $4. For every 1,000, you'll get $40. That's what a 4% interest rate does for you. So that's when you having a good time with a high interest rate, when you're saving and somebody is paying you when you're getting paid for the interest rate. That's a good thing. The bad part about interest rates as well is the flip side. When you buy a car, when you buy a house, and you finance it through a bank, you're borrowing their money. So you want a low interest rate. You want to say I'll give y'all 2% or whatever. But if they saying we want 12% for you to borrow our money or whatever, you want to walk away from that. You might have to do it. Some people have to do it because they got jacked up credit. That's another thing we'll talk about in a minute. But when you're borrowing from a bank, you always want to get the lowest interest rate possible. For me, as some of you saw, my credit score is, and that's my FICO score, the difference between FICO score and credit score, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. But if your credit score is good, you can always kind of talk them down that, oh, that rate is too high. You know, I want to pay 3% if I'm buying a house or buying a car or buying furniture. Anything that I got to pay back to somebody, I want my interest rate to be as low as possible. But I'm going to use a house for an example in this video. So you buying a house is $100,000. Some people may say your interest rate is going to be 8% or whatever. 8%, as I said, is 8 cents on a dollar, 80 cents on $10, $8 on $100, and $100,000 house. Your interest rate would be, I think, is $8,000. $8,000. So would you rather, for $100,000 house, would you rather pay 8% interest, which is 8,000, or would you rather pay 5% or 4%, which is 4 or 5,000? So when you're buying something and you got to pay it back as a car or a house, you always want the interest rate to be low so that you don't have to give them as much money. That's why I kind of showing y'all how I pay the principal off on my home, that I'm trying to get rid of all that interest as soon as possible, because if you just keep paying it the regular way, they already got it calculated. So I'm trying to beat them by paying more to the principal to knock down how much I really owe them. Let's say it was 100,000. I'm trying to knock out that 100,000 portion of it and minimize the interest they receive from. They receiving interest from me. Really don't want to get into my numbers personally, but they're under 5, kind of above 4, whatever. It's about 4%. Let me just say that. So I pay 4% interest on my home. I know people that's paying 12% on cars. And with that being said, some people have no choice but to pay those high interest rates because their credit is jacked up. So that's the other portion of it, that people don't trust you with their money. A bank or a finance place, a lender, could be a car dealership. They could be financing it themselves. So they don't trust you. They think you shady with your money. You don't know how to manage your money. They taking a risk. So look at my Heaven and Hell hat. Shout out to Griff. Happy birthday to Griff. So the finance people don't trust you because your credit score is like 650 or whatever, below 650 or 725. It could be anything. But based on your credit score, that tells the lender, the bank or the credit union, what your interest rate is. So the better your score, the higher your score is, the lower your interest rate on would be when you're buying a home or a car or financing something or whatever. So you always want low interest rates when you're paying people back, but you want it high when they're paying you, such as a bank. You want a bank to give you 8% interest rate or whatever. And that all ties into my previous video about saving and the economy and putting your money in the bank where it can grow while it's just sitting there, because that's why the government has raised the interest rates, because they want people to stop spending money, and they offering the people a good deal. Go to a bank and let your money sit there for a while till we get this economy in order. In the meantime, you'll be, earning money while your money is sitting in the bank. Stop spending and just leave it in the bank. We'll pay y'all to do that because we're trying to bring the economy down. So that's when you hear the government is raising the interest rates or whatever. But that's about it. It's a short video just talking about the interest rates, the good and the bad of those. Let me see if I want to shout out to anybody. Shout out to Demetrius. We got to hook up one day. I've never met Demetrius before, but we're going to find time one day to hook up. What else I want to go through real quick. Going through my timeline, see if anything different there. Join my my YouTube channel, Junkin' Things on YouTube. Check out those videos. Check out my Joel Osteen video. That was the best video I've seen in a long time. I had to record that one, and I got another one coming up too, where he's telling people to stop listening to certain people because bad conversations do nothing to help you. Forgot his exact words or whatever, but I got a video about Joel Osteen that's pretty good, and I think you guys need to check that out. Also check out my other video about saving your money. It got the Walmart logo on it, but you can see in the Walmart logo it says "Save Money, Live Better." That was the main portion for me using that thumbnail, was to save money, live better. I'm telling y'all, it works all the time. Let me see. Shows you my FICO score, which is different from credit score. People, the the people that sell homes or where you finance a home, the lenders, they normally go by FICO scores or whatever, not credit scores. They kind of put the credit scores all together and come up with a FICO score. Oh yeah, stop bragging that you paid a lot of money for something. That is, yeah, I spent $1,200 on this. So what? That's stupid. Why would you do that? Why didn't you get it for 900? So stop bragging that you spent a lot of money. When you gave somebody else a lot of your money, your hard-earned money, you gave it to somebody else. So that's nothing to brag about. We into saving, we into getting the best deal, the best bargain. We still want quality stuff. So we kind of meet in the middle. We don't want the cheap stuff. We don't want the most expensive stuff. We want something right in the middle. If we can get the expensive stuff at a cheaper rate, that's the best way to do it or whatever. So we want the best of the best, but at a cheaper price. So stop bragging that you, these cost you $800 when somebody else got them for $500. Oh, I got my hair done for $350. Somebody else could have did it for $250. Oh yeah, don't go into debt trying to compete with other people. Don't keep trying to get your hair cut, get your new outfit, or I gotta get something fresh when you got a closet full of stuff. Use the stuff that you already got tags on or whatever. Pop them tags and wear the stuff that you already got. Stop trying to compete with people. You're going in debt with that. Stop buying a fancy car. Oh, I got 24-inch rims. Oh, I got the humps in the trunk and all that stuff. Competing with nobody about spending money going into debt. Oh yeah, Joe Osteen thing was bad voices, bad choices. You listen to these people that's talking stupid. Hopefully I'm not talking stupid to you guys. Hopefully I'm giving you quality information. If I'm giving you quality information, give me a thumbs up, please, on YouTube, because this is where my video is going, on YouTube. So give me a thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Hopefully my voice isn't a bad voice. Hopefully my voice is a good voice and you're making good choices off the things that I'm sharing with you guys. Why is this on my thing? Why is this on my timeline? Get this off my timeline. I remove tags. Don't tag me in goofy stuff. Play that. Don't tag me in no goofy stuff. Did you do your taxes yet? How far are you with your taxes? Get those taxes done. Oh, shout out to this goofball. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see that. That is funny. That is hilarious. That is hilarious right there. Check them out. Showing out for the people. Showing out for the people. Bam. Good for them. Anyway, that was hilarious. Shout out to the Weaver Beavers, my old school. Shout out to Kiki Bruford. Shout out to Tammy Cochran. Shout out to Tina. I'm saying y'all name at the same time. Tina and Tammy. Shout out to both of y'all. Knock it off. Shout out to Lucius. Muffin Man. Shout out to Marlo. Anyway, I'm about to wrap up this video. But back to the interest rates. You want low interest rates for when you're buying something that you got to pay back. And you want high interest rates when people owe you something. If somebody borrow $100 from me, I want 50 back. That's a 50% interest rate that I'm charging. I want 150 for my 100. Give me $50. I want 150 back. That's called usury as well, and you can get in trouble for that. But in the street, that's how we do it. But when somebody owes you, you always want the interest rate to be high. When you owe people, you always want it low. Get your credit score together. Pay who you owe. Clean up your credit. Go to creditkarma.com. Go to Credit Sesame. Go to annual report. Annualcreditreport.com. And I will holler at you guys later. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe. I'm out of here.